Alright, so I'm Old School Arcade, and I will be playing this seal pool against my opponent, Izaklee, after we've gotten together to do our respective, or rather, to combine our best cards into a single deck and see what we get. So I'm just going to verify that I've got roughly 18 minutes left. It's plenty of time for me to crack open the packs. I might create another video to show the actual deck construction portion. And as always with these types of things, you want to separate out the colors, look for any sort of bombs or removal. If that's a good removal card, I'll definitely want to consider that. You know, looking for bombs and removal. That's your basic thing to keep in mind. Things like fixing is also great. That's a good card. Problem, I mean, pirates have been okay. That's kind of a bomb, but kind of, yeah. Oh, Hawaii, nice. Yeah, that card's been okay. Yeah, looking for, you know, the good cards, the ones that push you into a particular color, or, you know, that for example would be, oh, finally, this is a historic moment for me. I've opened my first Ravenous Chupacabra. I've done, I don't know, 6 or 7 seal pools, including the pre-releases and stuff. I've probably done 8 or 9 drafts, all in paper, mind you. I don't play much online. And that is the first Ravenous Chupacabra I've ever got. Ixalan Primal Storm is a massive bomb in this pack, so it's already looking like I want to be red-black. I've got some pirate stuff with the Neckbreaker. Bombard is good, and more pirates. Dusk Legion Zealot is just a fine card. Curious Obsession is a card that would make me want to play blue, but not when I see stuff like this. Luminous Bonds and Divine Verdict is also good removal in white. So this has been a pretty good pool so far, I've got to say. Ixalan Primal Storm, definitely want to try and force that in there. And when I say force, well, I don't really mean force, but, you know, try to see if I can't get something that will work with that type of a deck. Recover, perfect. You can recover your Chupacabra, replay it. Fantastic. Reckless Rage, more removal. Expel is a fine card. Charging Tuscadon, good. Awakened Amalgam, not really a good card in this format, obviously. Okay, some more filler feeling stuff. Water Knot, removal, Gleaming Barrier. It's fine. Majestic Heliopters, Starfleet Daredevil, more piratey type things. That feels pretty good. So, like I said, red-black might be a thing. It's not very full of good cards right now, so maybe it'll be something else going in there too. I don't know. There we go. Firebrand is great. Conquistador, another pirate. A Dino synergy there. Contract Killing, perfect. More removal. Red-green Dino, which is good. Raptor Hatchling is good. Revel in Riches, wow. I will not revel in the fact that I opened that card. That's, yeah, not great. You don't want to see cards like that in your drafts and sealed pools, because while they're tempting on some level to try and play, they're just not great. And you know that, but you still think, wow, but if, and then you kind of think of the best case scenarios, right? Pirates Cutlass, fantastic. Yeah, I think I could probably put a dino slash more removal. Look at this. Look at the removal in this. I have to play those colors. So this is an easy build, I think. And maybe, you know, consider some splashes. I do have a contract killing, which can give me some treasures to maybe make me splash something there. So I'm just going to have a quick poke around while I have still plenty of time left on my recording. Alright, so I think this is my deck, more or less. So 9 non-creature spells. "15 creatures. Chupacabra with Recover feels really good. I could even do something funky like play the Chupacabra, use Reckless Rage, and then, you know, destroy one of the creatures. Block using the Chupacabra, use Reckless Rage to destroy something else and my own Chupacabra. Then the next turn, recover the Chup. I mean, there's a reason this card is, you know, a mythic uncommon as far as we're concerned, because it does a lot of work. And I think, you know, there's some, you know, obviously pie in the sky type of dreams going on here, but I think it'll work, or I think it could work, and we'll see if I can get there. So I like the way this deck looks. Like I said, kind of overloaded on the 2-drops. Underwhelming 3-drop showing in this pool, but that's fine. I don't think it'll be a problem. Turn 3, you know, I've got plenty of other things to do. I've got removal plus a great piece of equipment. Recover. I probably wouldn't use that on turn 3 because there'd probably be nothing of value in my graveyard to recover. So that's more of a late game strategy as well. You know, you could do something like a Moment of Craving and walk the plank on their board to really get rid of the stuff. So I like that. Contract Killing. You play it on turn 5. On turn 6, you can get out either a couple of things or a one big thing. So this deck is looking really nice to me. Charging Tuscadon feels a little weak. I mean, its ability is very powerful, but like I said, I don't have the combat tricks to force through that extra damage. No other way to give it evasion, like I don't know, a Captain's Hook or a Cobbled Wings even, you know, something to make it be a more relevant threat. But I still think it'll do some work. And then Izaklee. Izaklee Primal Storm at the top end should finish the game. Games. I intend to, you know, never drop a game, never drop a match with a deck this powerful. And my Ravenous Chupacabra already has place in the my blue-black mid-range deck that I would like to build for Standard. So this is the deck. No, you know what? I just realized what I'm doing wrong here. I'm going to take out the Otepec Huntmaster. Giving a dinosaur haste is fantastic, but it looks like I need to last longer in order to make that work. So I'm going to put in the Raptor Hatchling. Having 2 dinosaurs in the 2-drop slot plus 2 Tillinolly's Knights means that I should be able to get a 3/3 on turn 3, or a 3/3 attacking on turn 3. Yeah, that feels better. These Darfleet Hoarders are weak, obviously. Their best situation is that they hold a Pirate's Cutlass and attack that way. Alright, so this is my deck. Well, I've got a sideboard, but I wouldn't really consider it much. Guess I could put in a flyer or 2 for some evasion. Shatter one of their artifacts. Yeah, that'll never happen. And there we have it. So I'm going to sleeve this up, and we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Beerhulks sealed building pool, I guess is what we'll call it.
Sealed pool building.
Sealed pool building. I'm Izaklee. I'm joined here with Oldskoolarcade. He's already filmed his deck that he built and the packs that he opened and stuff. So now we're here doing mine. So let's go ahead. Going to start with Ixalan. So we're just building standard sealed pool decks. We don't need to see those packs, I guess. I'm just going to quickly go through these cards. I'll flash you guys the rares, or we'll talk about them. But as far as the commons go, we don't really care too much. I'm just going to separate them by color. Uncommons, we have a Relentless Raptor, Stone Quarry, Daring Buccaneer, and a Release to the Wind is our rare.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I
think is kind of meh.
Yeah, like it exiles stuff and they can cast it, or you can cast it whenever you can. It's a tempo card, but it's just not great.
No. So kind of a miss.
Target non-land permanent. It might be an interesting thing, like if you had an Ixalan's Binding and you wanted to get it off the thing it was on and put it on a better target. Maybe something like that. But that really is corner case, and I just don't think it's a very good rare.
I've seen people use it to just bounce big bombs on a turn that they could attack.
That's relevant.
Yep.
Or, you can nullify a token too.
Right.
You got a token with some counters on it or something, it can get rid of it permanently. So it's very corner case, and it's barely worth playing.
Also fun to note, we didn't open a single white card in that pack. We got these two gold
this one
cards.
counts. This one's canceled.
Well, but we didn't open a pure white card, and we only had one black card.
Wow.
That's weird.
That's pretty weird. These cards are a little bit out of frame.
Okay, there we go. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here's our white pile now. Start with a Conquistador.
That's a fine card.
Not bad.
If I had 3 of them, heck, 2 of them, I'd still play them, Evolving Wilds is good. Bombard's great.
Luminous Bonds is good.
More fixing lands.
So into the uncommons. Woodland Stream. Pirate's Pillage. I don't know how I feel about that card. We got a Pride of Conquerors. And Arch of Erasca.
Not really much of a card either.
Not much of a card, but throw it in.
Oh yeah, no, definitely play it. Try to get Ascend if possible.
Yeah,
it's definitely a good payoff for Ascend.
It's a land that does stuff for you.
Yeah, and if there's a deck in there that needs or that you can get Ascend with, that's definitely an include. If it doesn't stretch the mana base anyway. Yep, Moment of Craving, some good removal there.
I got lots of fixing.
Okay, well now that's looking interesting.
Ooh, Merfolk Mistbinders, our first uncommon. Crested Herd Caller.
Oh, that is a fine dinosaur card.
Famished Paladin even. And Paladin of Atonement.
That was a 2 Paladin deck. It's
a double Paladin.
Best of my abilities to count right there. I like the Corsair. That's a really good card. Merfolk would be interesting there, but it so far hasn't looked like too much. No green ones to speak. Pioneer, which I think is meh.
I got a Hunt the Weak in green.
And so some good stuff there.
Merfolk's a lot weaker in Rivals, though.
I haven't really given it a full test, I gotta say.
Wow, 3rd Evolving Wilds.
Yeah.
2nd Bombard. There's some Merfolk. Riverwise Augur.
Mm-hmm. Seems good.
Imperial Ceratops. Thrashing Brontodon. Ooh, Nessahal. Primal Tide.
A very good reason to go blue.
Yeah, I think in Sealed it works.
Yeah, I
can work.
definitely want to play it.
Maybe not as much in draft. Maybe you're not picking that card in draft.
You can pass it in draft, I think, if it's not your first pack. If it is your first pack, you kind of feel compelled to want to try and get there with it.
So now we're into Ixalan. Yeah, I guess so.
Bishop Soldier, pretty good. Sounds Lookout's fine. Contract Killing, great.
First uncommon, Inspiring Cleric, Siren Storm Tamer, Adonto Vanguard. Ugh, Priest of the Awakening Sun.
Is that the Dino Priest?
Yeah, the Dino Priest. Don't know that that's a route that we're gonna...
It absolutely is, because look at this last ability. That is your Nessahal, tutor right there.
There is that. There is that.
Okay, maybe not a good reason to put it in there, but still Yeah, borderline playable.
Well, I mean, I've got 3 Evolving Wilds. So...
Yeah, absolutely. You can splash whatever
Play
the heck
everything.
you want. And 2 fixing lands so
Yeah.
far.
Yep.
The Merfolk and the Boros dinosaur fixers.
Yep. Alright. The Queen's Base Soldier. Sailor means more fixing. Second uncommon. First uncommon was a Duskborn Sky Marcher. Second is Lookout Dispersal, Deadeye Quartermaster, and Captivating Crew.
Oh, wow. That was good.
And a foil Star of Extinction.
I don't even remember what that does. 20 damage
It's
to
a
like
mythic.
everything and
Yeah, 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker.
neat.
Huh.
Powerful, no doubt
Very
about
powerful.
it. And what does it cost to cast that?
7.
Yeah, that's a little high.
Fun fact, that's the first time I've opened a foil mythic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, so those are our packs, or my packs, I guess. We're going to cut here.
All right, so what we're going to do now is cut to a commercial.
Yeah.
And then come back with a...
With my deck tech.
With a focus. All right.
Okay, welcome back. So after some painful deliberation, this is the deck that I've built with my pool. Not a ton of synergies, aside from the fact that I have a crap ton of vampires, but no real vampire payoff. And then we've got some red cards, because they're good red cards. Some of them were just better than some of the vampire cards that I had. Like I replaced the... Oh, I won't be able to find it now. I replaced the 2/2 for 2 black vampires with these Goblin Trailblazers, essentially.
Oh, the Queen's Base Soldier was...
Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. And really just wanted to get into red for its removal and to play a shiny mythic in Star of Extinction. And it has my finisher, Captivating Crew. And I have enough fixing, I think, aside from Arch of Erazka, to just be able to make sure that this all goes smoothly. So that's my deck. If you like to, leave some comments if you saw anything in the packs that we opened as to what you might build. I know we kind of go through it quickly when we're doing it live with Paper Magic. But still, if you see something and you're like, oh, you totally had this kind of deck there, feel free to leave a comment. We will see you guys in match 1.